right? A lot of you niggas is wondering, yo, why is this nigga talking about Bonnie Blue? Why is he talking about Bonnie Blue? She's old news, etc., etc. Bro, there's more in Bonnie Blue than you could possibly ever imagine, right? I've been dissecting, oh shit, Bonnie Blue, right? I've been dissecting her for a minute, right? Chat. But now that I'm streaming, I think we should stroll through memory lane. Let's stroll through memory lane. Won't hurt nobody. Let's stroll through memory lane and talk about Bonnie Blue. This is one of the most interesting women I've ever seen in my life. I'll be honest with you. I read through a lot of horse. I had a lot of women that sucked a lot of cock, gargled a lot of semen. I done had a conversations with a whole tons of women, lots of women, all different backgrounds, races, all types of shit, right? I'm not gonna sit here and tell you I'm Thanos and I collected every Infinity Stone, but I'm gonna tell you that, nigga, I've been around and I've been slinging cock for a long time, to the point where I might have a great well understanding of what the fuck is going on, right? So let's tap into motherfucking Bonnie Blue. Oh shit. YouTube. Let's go, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Let's go, chat. Where's this shit at? What's this shit at? She's sitting down with this other John, with this other broad. There we go. Right here, chat.
Now I found something that makes me super happy, and even my family see how much happier I am.
So your family
to gain from this bitch right here. Breaking the shit down. Let's go.
Did you start creating the content that you create?
Coming up 2 years ago now. Okay. So it's still not that long. I'm still very new to it.
And what were you doing previously?
Recruitment. Well, I had like 2 years off because I just relocated to Australia. So I had 2 years living by the beach, living like a nice life.
Yeah.
But then prior to that, my full-time job was recruitment.
And then what, because that's a big jump.
Yeah, a slight difference.
It's a big, like that's recruitment to, what would you classify yourself now, like work-wise, if someone says, what do you do for a living?
OnlyFans, but people call it prostitution, slut, slag, whatever.
Yeah.
So I take any word.
Oh, you're just happy with anything?
Yeah, like I'm not phased. Like when you do OnlyFans, no matter the length of your content, you can be called, oh, you're selling your body, you're a prostitute, you're a slut.
Again, chat. You might be asking yourself, yo, how is she an interesting woman to you, Big Rod, right? She's only known for sucking cock, gargling semen, right? And things of that nature. You might be asking yourself that. And rightfully so, of course. I'm not tripping. I'm not going to judge what is going through your mind, right? And you one of them niggas that's thinking like that. Then you just a simple-minded motherfucker. You're simple-minded. And that's why your bitch might be cheating on you or has cheated on you in the past because you don't know the game, which I'm finna break down to you, right? Instead of thinking small, because you know, a lot of you niggas be thinking small. It's no offense, I'm just giving you a game. A lot of you niggas be thinking small. Small. Pause. Why don't you start thinking big? Pause. I personally think this bitch right here is a time traveler. She's a time traveler. You might be looking at me even more like, yo, you might be fucking and fumes, motherfucking steam coming out of your ears on some cartoonish shit. Like, yo, nigga, what the fuck you talking about? Nigga, this is not a futurist. Nigga, this might be a futuristic bitch that is coming back in time traveling into real time to teach niggas a lesson. That's the way I look at this bitch right here. Think I'm tripping? All right, nigga. Get the fuck off straight, nigga. Stop watching this shit then. If you don't want no game, I'm giving you the game. Right? In my personal opinion, this is the time traveler. Where she's at now, the life that she's living, is where society is heading to. Right now, she look like a bitch that is wilding, flying off the handle, all types of shit. She looks like now to the regular public eye, to the regular person that's tapping into this type of shit. Man, she looks like a rebellious bitch, a bitch that is rebelling against the system. All types of shit. You know what I'm saying? But yo, chat, I remember this. Do you remember a time where OnlyFans, right, and how much the culture was shocked around 2019, 2020, how shocked the culture was? And look at it now. Normal has been normalized. Look at your explore page, Instagram, Facebook, things of that nature. These hoes are half naked. Look at your explore page, half naked. How much more time you give it before they on that? They on that shit popping that pussy. And all you see is OnlyFans links on every motherfucking bio. We already clicking on shit on the explore page, and at least 60% to 70% of these bitches got OnlyFans links in the bio. These bitches that are out of the section. Nigga, I think I'm in my explore page. I see some bitch I like do like cooking shit, but she's like butt naked, almost basically practically in lingerie, cooking some shit in the kitchen. And we not even seeing the pan or the food that she's even cooking. She's just showing the geeks. She's showing. We're not even seeing what kind of food she even cooking, bro. So is it a matter of time before you start seeing this kind of behavior that Bonnie Blue displays on screen, on regularly, on your motherfucking explore page, on your regular page, etc., etc. But what are the chances? Come on, let me know. Let me know. You let me know. How much more longer is gonna take before you see this? There was also already a culture shock when we was watching these bitches on OnlyFans popping that pussy, and we was already shocked and all types of shit. We was losing our mind, like, oh my god, OnlyFans, oh my god, what's going on? Nigga, when you seeing bitches that you went to high school with, that you just graduated, like even bitches you was in high school with, at the current moment in time, it was popping that pussy on OnlyFans, and you was in high school with them. It was popping that pussy on OnlyFans that you could pay to see their shit, and you was still going to school with them. You know they was popping that pussy. Again, this girl is where society is headed. How many of these bitches you know that will rather struggle through life, go through hardships, hard trials and tribulations? Pause. On the hard. Trials and tribulations, right? Instead of, you know what I'm saying? Having an easy route, like fucking a sugar daddy, 60 years old, 70 years old, 50 years old, sucking his cock and doing all types of wild shit. Or popping that pussy in OnlyFans, which are about 350 million bitches around the motherfucking world. Popping that pussy and doing all types of crazy shit. According to the statistics. About 100 and, I'm saying, about 171 million. 171 million niggas tapping into ejaculate and jerk off and purchase for these bitches. See what I'm saying? So I gotta give you the intro. This is a hard intro. I ain't gonna lie, I be cooking before I drop a video. I'm that nigga for real. I'm giving you the game. Let's tap in.
Like, so I take any word that comes with it.
But essentially, that's the truth, though, isn't it? Like, you are selling your body.
Yeah.
So you don't mind the repercussions of what
No,
comes with it.
it's hard work being
Again, watch the demeanor. Watch the demeanor of this bitch right here.
and you can be called, oh, your time job was recruitment.
And then what?
Her demeanor, mind you, this is the bitch that is moving a modern day ideology in regards of pay for my shit, treat me well, all this delusional shit. But when she run into a bitch like this, in my personal opinion, a bitch from the future, all of a sudden, she starts looking at life a little different.
Because that's a big jump.
Yeah, a slight difference.
It's a big, like, that's recruitment to, what would you classify yourself now? Like, work?
What would you classify yourself as? You see what I'm saying? Playing with her. My nigga, you. Chat.
Like, if someone says, what do you do for a living?
I'm gonna let it go.
OnlyFans, but people call it prostitution, slut, slag, whatever.
Yeah.
So I take any word.
Oh, you're just happy with anything?
Yeah, like I'm not phased. Like when you do OnlyFans, no matter the length of your content, you can be called, oh, you're selling your body, you're a prostitute, you're a slut.
That's a fact. How is what she's doing any different? Yo, bro, a lot of these bitches on OnlyFans are popping that pussy doing all types of crazy shit. There's like at least 200 to 300 million members around the world doing all types of crazy shit. But they're not doing interviews behind this shit. They're not broadcasting this shit on some like, yo, the post-game interview. Or on Twitter tweeting about it. You're just popping that pussy and they remain unknown. They're not even talking about this shit. They're not even tweeting about this shit. I mean, Xing about this shit. And being on the social media platforms trying to claim what they just did. But it's like 100 million bitches doing the same thing. Getting pounded out, popping pussy, all types of shit. It's a fact. You can look this shit up. Think I'm trolling? Come on. See, I ain't even finna click there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even finna click there. Hold on, chat. I'll get on it. I'll do it right now. I gotta get to the bottom of this. Gotta get it to the bottom of it. Chat, I tweaked out. My number was wild, but this is a good amount. 300.78. I mean, 3.78 million women are on OnlyFans. And this is like 2024. 2025, bro. Bump this bitch like 5 motherfucking billion. Or 5 billion plus. It seems likely that 9 of the top 10 highest earning creators on 2024 were women, reflecting their annual earning potential on OnlyFans. 9 out of 10 women, they profiting and they're making bread when they are OnlyFans popping that pussy. The other one is they actually like trying to get the shit the hard way in regards to businesses and making something for themselves, etc., etc., and doing something that is actually important and impacting society in a positive manner.
Like, so I take any word that comes with it.
But essentially, that's the truth, though, isn't it? Like, you are selling your body.
Yeah.
So you don't mind the repercussions of what
No,
comes with it.
it's hard work being a slut. Like I've earned the title.
So you enjoy.
She not capping. It's hard work being a slut. How do you know it's hard? Because the other bitch always complaining about sucking cock. The other bitch is always complaining about gargling semen, or you busting her bitch. She's talking about, oh, I got makeup on. Oh my god, all this other bullshit. Your bitch is always giving you a hard time. It is hard being a slut. It is. It's a fact. Because the bitches that you fucking with, the bitches that niggas is be fucking with, bro, they make it hard. They make it seem hard. Because they're not able to give you that type of satisfaction like a bitch like this one.
Being called a slut. Okay, so it's not like an offensive thing. So
No.
So you are like a professional hoe, and you're happy about that.
Yeah, it's like hard work to get this body count.
She's not
What was your
capping.
body count?
It's coming up to 2,000.
2,000 men.
Yeah, 2,000. It is high.
Okay, so what was your life like growing up? So prior to like everything that you've done, what was you like as a child?
Look, a bitch like that. Look, a bitch like this got probably like 10 bodies. Not her. I'm talking about the other bitch. Got like probably like 10 to 15 bodies. Facts. Stamped. Put my life on it. But if a nigga run up on her, start asking her these type of questions, she start getting offended. Or she start feeling some type of way. Because, again, this girl is not the norm. This girl is the future of where society is heading. Her, we have to exit her out of the motherfucking equation. Are we talking to a regular bitch like the bitch on the John that is interviewing this bitch right here? She start talking about 15, 16, all types of shit. And then you start running down on her like, yo, oh damn, for real? You got 15? You got 10? You got 8? You got 9? You got 8? Damn, what was your childhood like? How did you grow up? She start feeling some type of way. I'm telling you what it is. She start feeling some type of way. But it's okay to ask her. Mind you, this is
It's like I had the most normal.
the same bitch that's asking her this bitch's questions, the same type of bitch. Nigga, look at her previous interviews. A bitch that's trying to value herself and on all this other woke ideology, BS bullshit, and all that other extra shit. She's the same type of bitch.
Childhood. I have got like mum, dad, sister, lived in like a small village. We got like, I had hobbies alongside school. I wasn't naughty at school, but like, yes, I didn't do my homework. Like, yes, I'd be late for class. So it was just like a cheeky, but not naughty, not like mischievous or anything like that. Was doing like dancing alongside school. So very just normal childhood.
So was like any experienced trauma in your childhood that you can recall?
Trying for trauma. Imagine you being the nigga asking her these questions. After she told you she had like 7 bodies plus, 7, 8. Any type of trauma, any childhood. Hey, what made you this and that, blah, blah, and all that other bullshit. The bitch is not getting offended behind this shit. Stop getting offended. Western women, they start getting offended about this shit. What do you mean? You think because of this, that, because I didn't have a father, I became a slut? Oh my God, snap. What do you mean? They start going crazy behind this shit.
Like
that would have
zero trauma, no daddy issues. People look into my past a lot and they're like, there must be something, like something must be happening.
Because it is a big thing to just go from like having this beautiful life in a village to people on camera. That's a
but you're doing the same. Seriously, this is what I'm saying? She's done the same, but not on camera. And a lot of these bitches that will shame Bonnie Blue, they done the same shit, but not on camera. That's the only difference. I mean, 1,000 bodies and shit like that, it's a little excessive. I'm not saying that these bitches got 1,000 bodies, but they still done the same to a lower degree. I'm saying, but not on camera. That's the only difference.
That's like, it was a beautiful life, but God, it was boring. It's the same as everybody else's life. Like, nothing happened.
Did you have a high sex drive growing up?
I wouldn't say it was that high. Like, I was in a long-term relationship. So, yes, I had a lot of sex, but it was just with my partner.
Yeah.
I lost my virginity.
Yo, and again, this is a bitch trying to seek some solace. Bro, every bitch that you meet want to fuck more than you want to fuck. That's a fact. But girls, they go a different way about it. Because niggas will let they lust. I'm saying overpower the lust of they woman or the girl that they trying to fuck with. So they'll let you do all the work. Do all the work, man. Take me on these days, all this other. I don't want to fuck you already. I would have fucked you on the first night already. I would have fucked you, nigga, once it's off the rundown. I would have fucked you already. But if you want to do all this work, take me out, get my number, and all this other bullshit. All right, nigga, whatever. Let's do all this stupid ass process. Let's do I'm saying, let's do this immature transaction. Let's do all this goofy shit that you want to do. Because if I tell you I'm trying to fuck you, it's gonna look at me like, oh. But in my mind, I'm trying to crush. I want you to crush me. Pause. Female perspective.
But it was just with my partner.
Yeah.
I lost my virginity quite young, but still, there was no trauma around it. I just chose to lose my virginity young.
At what point when you were doing your recruitment?
Yeah.
Or what was it? Like, what ticked in your head that was just like, you know what?
She in confusion. But is she really in confusion? But again, this is the ability for women to be able to ask questions or act like they're not thinking the same shit. Yeah, a bitch like this thinking the same shit. A bitch like this letting niggas record all types of shit, but she's not. She's not gonna allow it because niggas were too lustful, my nigga. So we start giving these bitches too much power to the degree where we like, this bitch is too bad for me to record. She's too bad for me to even ask. Oh my god, I should be privileged. I'm even fucking this bitch. Oh my god, no. And we start going. Let me say, we start going crazy over our heads. Like, oh my god, this is a precious bitch. This is a priceless bitch. This is the best bitch. This is the most magnificent bitch. We start looking at shit like that. But in reality, a bitch like this wants the same thing as every other bitch you can fuck.
I'm just gonna go and be a hoe.
I'm gonna be a slut. Yeah. So like the whole time during recruitment, I just thought this is what I'm gonna do for the rest of my life. Everyone would come in and have stories and go, oh, in my past I did this, or oh, I want to do this in the future. And all I thought is, oh, I finished school, I've gone into apprentice in recruitment, and now I'm going to do recruitment for the rest of my life. And I was like, is this as good as it going to get?
Well, no, because there's like a million other jobs.
Yeah, but still, it's still like for me, it was very office based, and money is shit.
But like you're a pretty girl. You could have gone into modeling, you could have gone into acting, you could have been like an influencer.
It's also very hard to get into that.
But so it's people.
Not
constantly.
really. Like, I love that, and that's what I've got.
She's not capping. Again, this girl is, like Bonnie Blue is giving out game. But just because she's getting gangbanged and pounded severely on camera, don't mean that she cannot give out game. No, not really. Nigga, it is harder for a pretty girl, right? She's a pretty girl, but it is harder for her to compete against other pretty women than popping that pussy for niggas that be thirsting and foaming out the mouth. Nigga, nigga, I know at least 100 to 1,000 niggas right now foaming out the mouth that will fiend to fuck a beauty like this. Nigga, the bitch is bad. We gotta call it what it is. Nigga, this bitch is great bowl material. Great bowl. Great bowl material. It's because she's a whore. It's because she's on, I'm saying, OnlyFans popping that pussy. It's because she's getting pounded severely. Don't mean that this is not a bad bitch. This is a great bowl. Facts. This is a gray bowl material. Bonnie Blue is gray bowl material. That's a fact. Whether you want to admit it or not, you might be one of the niggas that's too prideful. Oh my god, she's getting pounded on camera, so she's not gray bowl. No, beauty is beauty. It don't matter what's going on. Whether she's acting, whether she's getting beat down on camera into submission by a BBC or by any type of cock, nigga, don't mean nothing. Beauty is beauty. You gotta call it what it is.
Passionate about.
You have passion about having multiple men entering your body on a continuous basis.
Again, this bitch is continuously trying to ask her questions that she has to degrade herself. And I'm gonna be honest, Bonnie Blue, on this interview, I saw like, I didn't see the whole interview, but I seen like clips, and she owned her in every single question. Every single time she was trying to degrade Shorty bounced back with some other shit. Nah, nigga, this is not. But you getting degraded, you're a slut. Nigga, it's not. Nah, nigga, but this, and that. Gave valuable responses. Her responses were credible and were good responses. I ain't gonna lie. Again, if you're not simping, if you're not simple-minded, and you know the game, you know this bitch is ahead of her time. Again, when we saw OnlyFans in 2020 or 2019, we thought that shit wow. This shit might only be for bitches that you don't even see in your city. Next thing you know, you start seeing bitches, neighbors. And next thing you know, you start seeing bitches from high school. Next thing you know, you start seeing bitches that you in college with. Now you start questioning shit like, wait, hold on, what's going on? It's a strange pattern here. Calling on what it is, bro.
Like sex is focused on pleasure and enjoyment. I just get a lot more of it than most people.
But how can you find pleasure in short spurts? Because was it 100 men that you had sex with?
I did 1,057.
How's it possible?
It was a lot of work.
How is that possible? See, this bitch is asking questions from a curiosity level. This bitch is not really trying to get to the bottom of shit. Again, a lot of these girls be having the same fantasy. they're just not woman enough or capable enough of pulling it off or even requesting for such things to transpire. Bro, I am telling you, your girl has all type of fantasies. Then the girl that I'm probably destined to be, she got all types of fantasies. She thinking this shit. A bitch that is this bitch has interviewing her, bro. It's all out of curiosity. I might want to do it, but let me see what's her thought process. Let me see what she's thinking about. I want to know what's in her mind that she actually took action on what I wanted to do. Pause. Not me. I'm talking about from the interviewer perspective. It's the facts.
It was sort of like a rotation. Every 40 seconds, somebody new was inside of me.
You say that so blankly, like it was just like,
Well, it was like for the
Yeah, because y'all bitches be capping. Y'all bitches be thinking the same shit. It's the facts, bro. Bro, again, I'm not trying to say that every girl is behind blue, but every girl at least thinks about it or fantasizes about it. It's the facts. The thought process is there in regards of that actual thought. What it's like if this happened, this happened, this happens. Or I get bro. Every girl fantasizes about this shit, bro. Nigga, we live in 2025. Every girl right now that is over 21 years old or even over 18 years old had seen PORN. They done tapped into PORN at least a few times. They seen that they fantasize about this shit. But society has deemed it not correct to do so. Not yet. OnlyFans is, I'm saying, like, OnlyFans has led to these girls being on motherfucking Instagram, popping that pussy, all types of shit. You put the link up and all that. It's only a matter of time before a lot of this shit get, normalized. It's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time.
logistics to work, it was very structured.
yeah.
It
So
wasn't
how did you
just-
find pleasure in like short stops?
Like, I love the idea that I don't know who's going to be inside of me. There was times I was in doggy and I'd turn around and I would have no idea who's in the back of me. And I love that.
That's disgusting.
I love it.
It's not disgusting. I mean, it is disgusting if I'm running down on a girl and she's telling me that shit. Because I'm a nigga that values that type of motherfucking exclusivity. I value that type of purity on a woman. But I'm telling you, that's not disgusting because a lot of women think that shit. Amongst women, is it a disgusting thing? No, it's not. It's a disgusting thing if it happens and they not the ones, part of it, or they not the ones, or they are the ones that you said they think it. They think it. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to break this down in a way where I'm not exposing every bitch, but I'm telling you, these bitches think that shit. They dream about that shit. Women dream about getting gangbanged, all types of shit, trains, choo-choo, rain on them, and all that. But they just don't want to. They just don't want to be judged for it. They don't want to be on tape for it. That's what it is. But if there's 3.7 or whatever we saw, a million bitches on OnlyFans popping that pussy, doing all types of crazy shit. Now you gotta motherfucking involve the cam girls. How many cam girls are there? Probably millions. How many porn stars are there? I mean, PRN stars. How many of them are they? Do the math. So now you start adding up these little platforms and all this other BS, and now you start equivalent this shit to like 20 to 30 million women in the US. Now you start scoring it in regards of 15 to 20% of the population of the US. You could get even higher to like a good 45 to 50 around the world. I mean, I'm wilding. Not like a good 25 around the world in regards of bitches that's actually doing it. But what makes you think that this bitch, right, Bonnie Blue, is different than this? It's no different. This bitch is right here is no different. I'm trying to tell you, bro. She's no different. She's just not acting up on it. She's just not acting on it. Has the thoughts cross her head? Of course. Well, I'm trying to tell you, bro. These bitches be hornier than us. He's not act. It's the difference between acting on it and thinking it, but not acting on it. Telling you what it is.
As a woman, there's just no self-respect there, or like no self-worth at all. There's no value. Like there's no value inside of you for you to just be like, anyone can f me.
Oh, there is. Like, I value myself so.
Think about it, chat. Bitch talking about value. Same type of bitches that be out here feeling for what you got, thirsting over like a motherfucker, capping, lying just for personal and self gain. Chat, we do gold digger videos all the time. These bitches be fucking spinning the block and abandoning their whole ideology and the way they go about things just for own personal gain, just because they see that they can gain out of a situation. So again, it goes to show you that what this bitch talking about right here, bro, she ain't talking about nothing.
Oh, there is. Like, I value myself so much more now that I do this as opposed to in recruitment. When I worked in recruitment, I was given orders. I was told when I could have days off. If a family member was ill, I had to book that as annual leave to go and see them.
Yeah.
Now I get to spend unlimited time with my family and I get to do what I want to do.
Which is people.
Yeah. So if that.
Again, any typical ideology, anything that's being fed to modern society in regards to women is be independent, be strong, all this other bullshit. This is the product of it, bro. That's why, again, it touches to the time traveler thing, that I think this bitch is ahead of her time. Because everything that is being pushed, right? I mean, it's being slowed down in society due to, I'm saying, DJT, Donald Trump being in office, et cetera, et cetera. But before Donald Trump, and then Donald Trump, and even before Donald Trump first term, all this fuckery was being endorsed. Do this, do that, all types of shit. All that shit was being endorsed before DJT. You know what I'm saying? When DJT was in office, shit changed. He got off, back to the same fucker. He got on again, now shit's starting to stop. Bitch like this is not even trending no more. But when the liberals were in control, you know what I'm saying, like Biden and them, Kamala Harris and them, nigga, this shit was flying like a motherfucker. It's regular ideology.
Includes 1,000 people that day. That's exactly what I do. Like, I'm in control. And I'm not saying this for everybody. I'm not saying you should 1,000 people.
And again, the control. I'm in control. She is in control. Nigga, this is what the whole thing in society right now. They preaching the shit. Women in control, women in power. Oh, women this, women that. Again, rightfully so. I don't care. It ain't damaging me. But this is the product right here. When men are in charge, this is the product right here. Again, I'm not mad at it. It is what it is. Women empowerment. It's cool. Let it fly. But this is why. This is the product. Do it. Was this happening in the 70s chat? Was this happening in the 80s? Was this happening in the 90s chat? No, it was not, because there wasn't none of that fuckery going on. It's happening now when they glamorizing and motherfucking glorifying all these women, et cetera, and blah, 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 blah. It's happening now. It didn't happen no other time in history, but it's happening now. When all this other women empowerment and all this other stuff is going on. Again, I'm not saying nothing. There's some women that are actually making the power, making this opportunity fruitful, and they actually making their opportunity, you know what I'm saying, like, and pushing the opportunity that they got in a positive way for the world, or the US, or whatever the fuck you may call it. And then you got bitches like the majority of bitches who are taking advantage of the whole system. You got the dating situation going on when these bitches was trying to, they were agreeing to shit, but then playing victim to being sex slaves. You know what I'm saying? Pause. I mean, sound a little critical, but it's the facts. But now they're suing him for agreeing to shit. You know what I'm saying? And you got all these other circumstances where these bitches are agreeing to shit for power or gain, and they're taking advantage of the system, of everything that is being put in place to protect them. Now they're taking advantage of it. So now a bitch filed a lawsuit right now of like sexual harassment or whatever on another celebrity. Now we're looking at it like, is it true? Instead of us having to look at it like, you know what? And he wild. Now we're looking at it like, yo, is it true?
But if I want to do that, it's like my body and I take control of it.
Yeah,
and as a woman, we all say about how if we feel empowered by something, we should do that.
Yeah.
I feel empowered.
Modern day ideology. That's a fact. She's not capping, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
When I'm disrespected by over 1,000 men, like I have to remind them, spit on me, slap me, choke me, pull my hair, because they're too polite to me.
It's like an act. Like, I don't genuinely.
Do you think niggas have to You think a bitch had to beg a nigga to do that back in the day? 70s, 60s, 70s. I mean, 50s, 40s, 30s, 20s, 10s. You think a bitch had to beg a nigga to do that? But nowadays, it's on some shit like, yo, nigga, I might get in trouble if I even make love to my bitch the correct way. She might use that shit against me. Let me chill. And then she tell me that I could wall out or I could do the things that she wants me to do, that I know she wants me to do. Like slut her out, etc., pull her hair, things of that nature. You just be scared now. It's not like one like four or like two or like four Americans like single nowadays. Man, we scared to run down on these bitches. Scared. And they might call the cop. Nigga, the modern girls right now, they might dial 911, call the feds on you, have you looking crazy at the spot. You looking all types of crazy. You bitches be wilding nowadays, bro. They're rejecting niggas at an all-time high. They calling the cops. They call bum ass nigga, all this type of shit. They flaming you. They treat. I'm saying like they giving you poor treatment off the rundown, all types of shit. Nigga, I'll be on the street now. Nigga, I'll be trying to run down on bitches, bro. Even if a bitch can stare at me from a mile away, and I know she want me to run down. I'm not even running down no more, bro. I know what it come with. It might come with some bullshit. Nigga, might be a camera hiding out on this bitch. I'm in the gym. I'm working out, nigga. I'm scared because I know there's a camera in the cut. And if a bitch doing some squats, I know there's a phone there. And now I'm scared to even look. I'm scared to even dissect what's going on. I'm just focused on my workout. I'm lacking like a motherfucker. So if I look around my peripheral, I might look like a creep in this motherfucker. Scary time, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
You think you could have slept with 1,000 men and be so happy about it?
Yeah, no, I was so happy. Like,
I feel like maybe you've done it for content, or maybe you've done it for like clout, or you've said you've done it just to say you've done it. But you
I can show you the video.
No, I'd pass on the video, thank you, because I think I'd be sick. But
well, then you can't say it's not true.
I'm just saying I can't fathom that actually being a thing. I couldn't imagine a woman happily allowing 1,000 men into her body and smile about it and say, well, I liked it.
But it's certainly different for a bitch that allows a low life nigga or with just whatever type of nigga to beat her shit down. Like, bro, I promise you, I will bet my life on it that this bitch done got fucked on camera before. It's just not online. Because if it gets online, a nigga is aware and scared that it might be a motherfucking revenge porn kind of lawsuit coming his way. But this bitch more than likely has been fucked on camera. Every bitch that is over 25 years old has been fucked on camera. She always had that one nigga that she was fucking with, that fell in love with, broke her heart or whatever the fuck it is, that she's single nowadays or whatever, because of that done recorded her all types of shit. I'm telling you, bro. I know 1,000 men is excessive, 1,000 niggas running through her, but bro, what is the difference? Is because one bitch had more courage than another to get fucked by 1,000 niggas, and another one only got fucked by two, and another one only got fucked by one, and she's on camera. She had more courage than the other one. That's the difference. What do you think? Let me know.
So would you feel better if I was crying and upset about it?
No, I'd prefer if that's really your thing that you get off on.
Yeah.
That you just go and do it in private.
Why do I need to do it in private? I'm proud of it.
Yeah, but
it's
you
like
shouldn't
going.
Again, see, you hear her, go do it in private. Go do it in private. She doing it in private. She getting slutted out in private. She done got slutted out in private. Go do that shit in private. But again, is it any different? Your own film, your own camera, you getting piped out, you getting, even if you wasn't on camera, you getting donkey fucked the same way she getting donkey fucked. It might just be more niggas on Bonnie Blue part than her part, but is it any different? And do you feel better your girl telling you if she done got fucked on camera by one nigga or 100 niggas? To me, it's the equivalent. It's the same thing to me. You're on camera, girl. You want me to make you my girl. It's the same thing, bro. Again, Bonnie Blue is just a futuristic bitch. She's where society is headed. So she's talking about 1,000 niggas. But nowadays, a nigga asks a bitch for a body count, and she's talking about, yo, you insecure. Why you ask? You're insecure. Why are you asking me about my body count? You're insecure. It's only a matter of time before.
Oh, I've done an amazing piece of art, but I should hide it away.
But it's not, because doing art and becoming a cum bucket is two completely different things.
See how she's shaming her? Becoming a cum bucket. Bro, they're the same. They're no different than her. She's just a futuristic bitch of what's finna transpire in the next few years. And you just a bitch that's living in the past. The same way we was living in the past, and then OnlyFans came through, and the niggas thought, you know what? Man, this shit finna die down. This is just a COVID thing. They popping that pussy because it's COVID. Nah, nigga. That shit one of the biggest platforms in the world now. This shit's still going on.
But it's very much art. Like, I see it as a performance. It's fun.
It's not. People aren't going to pay to go to a theatre and watch you get dug out by a million men. It's just not. It's not art.
I think you find my bank balance disagrees with what you've just said.
I'm saying they wouldn't put it in a theatre.
Well, I'm actually doing my own theatre next month.
Oh,
so
yeah.
maybe you could come to that and you see the amount of men that pay to watch me be in a glass cage for 24 hours.
To do what in a glass cage?
Well, I'll just be like a zoo animal. They can come if they want to me, they can me. If they just want to stare at me, they're welcome to. But I'm going to be tied up in a glass box for a couple of days, and my body is for everyone. It's happening in June.
So you're going to get paid to be in a box and just let anyone do whatever they want to you?
Yeah.
Again, bro, the girls be having these type of fantasies. This girl right here is trying to shame her for it. I'm telling you, there's a difference between, yo, bro, these hoes be thinking about it, but they don't act upon it. It's not enough courage. And again, rightfully so. I mean, you don't want bitches moving like that. But again, you want bitches to be on OnlyFans popping that pussy and doing all type of weird shit to the point when they're selling you content and now all of a sudden they're making it hard for you to bust it down. The niggas want that. We want that. We didn't want that. But now it's happening. Right? So
Like I said, I get paid once I make the video, but the actual act is completely free. I'm not saying, oh my God, for you to see me naked, you've got to pay loads of money. No, it's free of charge. Anybody can come.
Is there like a limit or a certain standard of man?
Again, this bitch ain't like a motherfucker. Right? This be the same type of bitch that's, you know what I'm saying? That's influenced by all the fuckery going on. But when she stares at the future, which is Bonnie Blue, or where things are going, she gets mad about it. She's mad at Bonnie Blue, but she's not mad at the other 3.7 million bitches that is doing the same thing. And again, it's more than that, probably like 15 million bitches that is doing the same thing across the world, and across live webcams, all types of PR and stars, etc., that are doing all that types of shit. Look at this right here, gut sticking out the jar. Come on, bro, I can't even take you serious, bitch. Can't even take you serious. And Bonnie Blue, which is called what she's calling the cum bucket, etc., she's the one of the part in regards to being in shape, etc. Bro, come on. Look at this shit.
That can be around you.
No, as long as they're of legal age, like anybody and everybody's welcome. I don't discriminate. Whether you're fat, skinny, small, big dick, anyone.
Out of the 1,000 men, there was a lot of barely legal boys. Mm-hmm. Do you not have a problem with the fact that they're literally borderline underage?
No, because they're 18.
But they're still children.
Yeah, but they're 18.
What if he was 17?
Well, then no, because that'd be illegal.
Would you still, if it wasn't on camera?
No.
No, so your limit is 18 years old. But they are still...
I'd happily take someone like on their 18th birthday. Like, no problem.
How old are you?
Because they're 18, 25.
And you don't mind 18-year-olds?
No.
Bro.
Do you not think it's damaging to...
But this is the same type of bitch that will have a nigga come through 60, 65 years old, all types of shit. How many bitches do you know that would rather... I'm saying these bitches would rather not go through no struggle and fuck with a 65, 60, 55, 50, even 45-year-old that could take them out of the whatever the fuck they got going on. Nigga, Before she had this platform, I promise you, she could have been 18, 19, 20. I'm sorry, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. A nigga that would have been 50 years old, 55, 45, 50. Would have said, yo, would have put out a helping hand. Nigga, she would have felt it. That's a fact. So what is the difference between a 25-year-old waiting for a nigga to turn 18-year-old to the virgin? It's the same thing, bro. I'm trying to tell you, it's just niggas be simple-minded with this shit. Whether it's females or males. It's the same shit. It's the same shit. Same thing.
For them.
No, usually they'd have sex unprotected. Somebody they don't know, it could be on a one-night stand, they've been drinking, maybe drugs are involved. They're going into an unsafe environment that they don't know. That girl the next day could say, hey, I didn't consent to that. Hey, that was rape. Or, hey, you didn't know what you was doing and you actually hurt me.
Yeah.
Them having sex with me, I'm saying, look, use me as a guinea pig. Try and error, whatever you want. Because I'm consenting to this and I want to educate you on a woman's body. Because yes, you can learn sex education at school.
She giving out too much game, but I'm trying to tell you, to a lot of niggas, it's like, to me, this is a bitch that's giving out the game. She's coming from the future. She's a futuristic bitch. To be honest, this is where society is headed. That's the way I look at it. I like her because of that. I don't like her in a way where I love her or anything of the sort. Nigga. Don't get it twisted, nigga. Don't start assuming shit. I think I'm the biggest. But I'm letting you know, nigga, this is the futuristic bitch in regards of what's in store and what's coming for society. Right now, nigga, it's happening right now. This bitch is doing it at a smaller level. A bitch is doing it to a smallest level. But they're doing the same thing she's doing. Facts. Doing the same thing she's doing.
But how much do you learn from a middle-aged teacher that's not been laid for years?
So you're just like a modern day walk-in sex education lesson
Yeah,
for underage children.
Well, no, because they're 18.
Well, barely legal people, yeah.
And if you've got an issue with the age, then take it up with the government. Because I go by the rules, and the rules is 18.
And you can tell this bitch is hating like a motherfucker. She's saying like a motherfucker. She's saying like a. But if she was 25 and she ran across an 18-year-old that ran down on her, and he was a millionaire, she'll fuck with him. That's a fact, bro. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, these bitches will fuck with that nigga, bro. The only difference here is that this bitch is dedicated to, sucking cock and gargling semen for any age. This bitch, if she has something to gain from it, and there was no, if she had something to gain from it, and she didn't look at the society shame like Bonnie Blue does, she would have been doing the same shit. Same type of bitch that date a 60, 50, 45, 50-year-old nigga. I'm trying to tell you, but they doing it right now. We see it all the time on the blogs and everything. On everything, we see it right now. These bitches is dating the niggas from that age. And we're not looking at any different things. Yo, this bitch is only like 7 years older than the niggas. When nigga, she says she's 25. Niggas turn 18, she fucking them. Nigga only 7 years old. And yeah, these bitches be fucking with niggas that is 65, 70, all types of shit. Popping that pussy. That's a fact. Look at the nigga from the Patriots. Nigga, he did in the business like what, 20, 22, 23. This nigga is like 2 generations older than this bitch. She's still popping that pussy. So when it's beneficial to these hoes, that's what they do. But when it's not beneficial to them because they have not seen the opportunity of looking for something lower, like in regards of like a younger motherfucker that can provide a different type of lifestyle for them, or an older motherfucker, then they hate on me. But when the opportunity presents to them, that's what they do. I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Yeah, the rules is 18. Just because it's legal doesn't mean it's morally right.
So you've got an issue with the age gap.
But you're not in a relationship with these people. You're just barely legal people.
Yeah.
That is the problem. They're
it's
still
completely fine.
children.
Yo, bro,
When they're
you gonna sit here and tell me that this bitch didn't fuck? This bitch was, bro, come on. How many, even your girl right now, every bitch that you didn't fuck, that if she wasn't a virgin when you fucked them, my nigga, okay, you the exception to the rule. But every bitch, bro, every bitch, nigga, 80% of these bitches to 85 to even 90% of these bitches don't fuck niggas that they weren't even in a relationship with. But I'm saying it just goes to show you that this bitch is trying to go back and forth with her in bad faith, with no real motherfucking argument, bro. You're saying shit. Typical female. Saying shit. It's a say shit. But what I'm trying to tell you, nigga, all of these bitches fucking niggas ain't even in a relationship with. always fuck niggas when they're not in a relationship with. It's a fact, bro. This is regular.
Illegal. There should be some sort of respect or like a boundary in place. If you want to go around and exploit your body, that's completely up to you. Like I said, it's your body. But then you're exploiting children's bodies at the same time.
An 18-year-old's not a child's body.
Barely legal. They're still children. My nephews.
Hating like a motherfucker. But again, if she met a nigga that was 18 years old that could provide her with a different type of lifestyle, she would have done it. We see this in today's day. All these celebrities trying to get with younger niggas that got shit going on, whether it's an actor, an athlete, etc., etc. Bitches be 20, fucking 25, motherfucking 15, 10 years older than the nigga that they fucking with, bro. And nobody cares. And nobody cares. Again, these bitches get applauded because in modern society, they get applauded for this type of shit. But again, this is a hating ass bitch, bro. She just hating like a motherfucker. She had disbelief.
18. He's still a child.
I'll send him to me then.
No, I'd absolutely never do that.
Hopefully I'll find him in my queue one day.
No, I don't think he will because he has like respect for himself. I don't know if something
the men that they come see me have a lot of respect.
They don't, unfortunately. I know you might think
they don't. But chat, how much do you think it will take her? You know what I'm saying? A younger nigga or older nigga to have a certain type of back for her to lose her respect. I don't think much. I think a couple, 300 or 500, 600,000. It don't even gotta be a million. This bitch will lose her respect immediately. It's a fact, bro. Every bitch is like that. Chat, you got a good girl right now. There's always a reason niggas tell you don't bring a bitch don't bring a bitch around a nigga that has more money than you. Because your bitch all of a sudden she get to thinking immediately. She start calculating shit, thinking all types of shit. That's why they always tell you don't bring a bitch around a nigga that has more money than you. It's a saying. It's been known throughout time. It's a hating ass bitch.
they do.
How many of you asked that I've slept with?
I would never ask anyone that you slept with because I don't know
So you
anyone
don't know that you've not got respect?
I know enough by someone going and queuing up to someone for 40 seconds, they don't have any respect for
Sometimes
themselves.
they have longer. I do it on a regular basis. But the women like to judge these men so heavily that queue and fuck me and everything else. No one's ever gone out of the way to ask them, how do you feel? Like, how does this make you feel? Or what's brought you here today? Nobody. Women just sit and judge these men for having sex with me without even knowing them. And that's one thing I don't do. I do not judge someone unless I've spoken to and met them. But women are more than happy to do that. And that's more of a reflection on them and you.
It's not about judging them, though.
You just said they have no respect for themselves.
No, but they don't. That's
judging
a statement.
Them, saying they have no
that's
respect.
A factual statement. That's not a judgment.
It's not a factual statement. That's judgment. That's judgment. Because you've been piped out multiple times. I'm telling you, bro, a bitch like this, they've been piped out multiple times. Multiple times. Was it a boyfriend? And it's cool. It happens to every bitch. Get staked down by a nigga is because of straight up swag or whatever the fuck he got going on. And it don't even got nothing to do with a relationship. It was just some like, yo, I was sexually attracted to this nigga or whatever the fuck it may be. It's normal. It happens to every gender. But don't try to sit here and talk about this type of shit. Was he less or had no morals or had no respect? When you was fucking him right in his dick. You know what I'm saying? Do you think he ain't have no respect? When you was gargling his semen and allowing him to splatter jizz all over your face, did he have any respect? Or doesn't he have any respect because it's with her? But when it was your time, when you was getting slutted out, when you was getting dicked down, all of a sudden there was respect behind it.
Judgment.
It's
I'm not judging
factual when you don't know.
But it is factual because to do something like that, to do what you do, it means you don't have any respect for yourself. To do what they
being a porn
did,
star?
It's not a porn star though, is it?
Okay, what we're calling it? Prostitution?
Oh, it's basically prostitution, isn't it?
Okay.
See, and then that's when the prostitution topic gets a little bit out of control, right? Because we're dealing with bitches and OnlyFans who are selling motherfucking pictures and motherfucking nudes. That's prostitution, but it's online. It's the same thing. When niggas posted on the block, running down on bitches, and they were prostitutes or whatever. California, Los Angeles is very famous for this. That's what I'm saying. Like you see, like GTA and stuff like that. That's because it's very prominent it was permanent around those areas. Niggas wasn't only fucking. Niggas probably only just wanted to see some pussy, yo. $20 here. Let me see some pussy real quick. Pop that pussy for me real quick. Nigga, she popped that pussy real quick or show some cleavage or whatever the fuck it was. And that was about it. It wasn't necessarily always fucking. A lot of times it was just like, let me see some. Websites right now. When the bitch is selling you pictures and all types of shit. And you over here like just paying for shit. I mean, for the simps, 100% convicted niggas that's simping like a motherfucker. They're doing the same thing. All of this doesn't necessarily mean this.
So prostitutes don't have respect for themselves.
Doesn't necessarily mean that it's prostitution. I mean, it means that it's prostitution, but I try to sugarcoat it, chat. But what I'm trying to say is that it's modern day prostitution. It's no different. But a girl like this will try to overlook it. I mean, not her, the other bitch. She'll try to overlook it just to try to shame her. But bitch, there's like 50 million women right now or across the globe who are doing the same thing. That's registered bitches. Webcams, OnlyFans, social media, etc., etc. Dating apps, etc., etc. That is registered bitches. How about the bitches that is doing that shit locally with no type of social or recognition? We're talking about like about 100 million that is doing the same shit. But she just want to call out her right here. When her herself don't fuck niggas that she was in a relationship with, nothing. Bitches do that all the time. This is regular. This is regular. Every bitch go through a whole phase, bro, where she's sucking cock and gargling semen from random niggas she don't give a fuck about, and she know don't give a fuck about her. This is regular.
Absolutely not. How can you sit there knowing you let 1,000 men have sex with you in 12 hours and say, I have respect for myself? Because you don't have respect for yourself. It doesn't matter whether you enjoy it or not. You can enjoy it with one man.
See, she focused on one nigga. See, a nigga like me come through, slug her the fuck out, and she thinks it's, I'm saying, spit on her face, do all types of shit, and not give a fuck about her. And she thinks it's any different. And she thinks it's different than 1,000 niggas. She in disbelief about 1,000 niggas. She's not even in disbelief. Look.
Man, privacy in your own home. You don't need to
about one nigga in the privacy of your own home. She's, bro, again, simple-minded. This is what society is heading. We used to make fun of trains back then. I remember back then when I was in high school, choo-choo train, all this other bullshit, bitches would get offended by that shit. She don't give a fuck nowadays. They don't give a fuck. They don't care. Trains is being ran left and right. Niggas don't give a fuck. Niggas don't give it back or not. Like, you know, it's shit. She got a train ran on her. It is what it is. It is what it is. She more worried about the publicity in regards of niggas doing it on camera. And you know what I'm saying? She's talking about in the privacy of your home. Because you're getting slutted out. You would have put it like that if that was happening to you. Niggas wouldn't do it to you. Again, chat. Game. Game is game. Let's keep going. Don't cut this shit short soon. We're not watching this whole video.
Just because I want to make a sex tape and post it, if I want to do that and the people I'm filming with consent to that, then I don't really see why people judge it.
Well, they are judging you, yeah, because it is discussing what you're doing. But that's just a fact. Again, it's not a judgment. I'm not.
No, that's your opinion.
Not my opinion. No.
That is a judgment. That is a judgment. What the fuck are you talking about? That's how you know she's hating like a motherfucker, bro.
That's
opinion and facts are very different.
Yeah, exactly. My opinion.
See what I'm saying? The Bonnie Blue is breaking this bitch down. She's breaking her down, bro.
Is that I think you're actually a really pretty girl. My fact is that you are a whore and you are a prostitute. That's a fact.
Yeah.
And what you're doing is disrespectful and it's disgusting.
When these bitches is talking about, yo, I pop that pussy. The rappers nowadays, Sexy Reds, the Young Miamis, etc., etc. Do this, I pop this pussy. You give me a bag, this and that. Or like they constantly talking about exchanges. You do this for me, I pop that pussy. I suck your cock. This is what they talking about in their raps. So that's not prostitution. This is prostitution. Isn't it the same thing? What is being glorified today in modern day society? Isn't it the same thing? These bitches asking for it. dates that you're paying $500 for a steak. This is the type of bitch right here that she will be requesting a $500 steak or $200-$300 steak, and then she pops that pussy at the end, or eventually. Isn't that prostitution? You think a bitch like this is fucking with a nigga just because of him, just because of who he is as a man? When was the last time a bitch fucked with you because of who you was as a man? Because of what, in regards of like what you had going on, or you had nothing going on, and she was just fucking with you because of that, because of you as a man, and you didn't have no motion, nothing going on. When the bitch is automatically fucking with you because of an exchange, nigga, that is prostitution. Money, pussy. Money, pussy. $500 steak, pussy. Exchange. No different than you pulling up in the middle of the street and you paying $500 for some pussy. The same thing, bro. That's what I'm trying to say. That's the whole point of this video, bro. It's the same thing.
Nick,
That's
you
a
find
fact.
it disrespectful?
No. The world finds it disrespectful and disgusting. The only person who doesn't have a problem with it currently is you and any boy who's getting satisfaction from it because
I wouldn't say the world.
Barely legal.
I'd say I've slept with obviously nearly 2,000 people.
Yeah.
They don't find it disgusting.
Of course they do. They probably think you're disgusting.
I've got over 600,000 subscribers and earn over 2 million a month. I think there's a lot of people that do not find it disgusting.
I bet every single one of them probably does find it disgusting, and they're probably disgusted in themselves too.
I spend hours and hours a day speaking to them and getting to know them.
Yeah.
You're once again judging and assuming.
Allowing 1,000 penises into one vagina in 12 hours is disgusting.
But the more you talk about it,
it's disgusting. But again, to her it's disgusting, but how is that any different than her allowing one penis, whatever the fuck it is? Bro, these bitches out here nowadays be doing the same thing. I wouldn't say 1,000, but how is a penis or two that she's not in a relationship any different than 1,000 penises? How is it different because she's publicizing it and a bitch that is living a regular life who's not publicizing it? How is that any different? Again, a lot of these hoes are popping that pussy at an ultimate fast rate. Telling you, bro, they're just not publicizing it like her. That's the difference. That's the only difference. Again, I always say this bitch right here, it's a bitch she's from the future, bro. She's from the future. She is. It's the type of time that bitches is finna get to. Like, the type of time that these bitches are working their way up to, nigga, it's the level that this bitch is in. Facts. But we already 11 minutes in or whatever. We're not even gonna finish it. We might finish it on another stream. Right? We gotta get to this gold digger videos. So we're gonna talk about this gold digger videos. We already like what? 3 hours and 21 minutes in.